Hey y'all. What's up, guys? Happy Monday night. Welcome in, guys. How y'all doing? Yo, Gemini Flames, what up, though? What's good? Hello, King and Queens Coaching Group. Shalom. Corrine, what up, warrior sister? Hey, join me, guys, on this beautiful Monday night.
Our logo in.
Go.
And we have this template now that we've created pretty custom.
There we go. I had to mute for a second. What's up, guys? Sharon Petite. Just finished watching one of your videos about why our silence is powerful. It is, though. It is, though. That's part of that tough skin making. Okay? Uh-huh. Thank you so much. Hey, Ashley Renee. What's up, guys? Shout out to all of my Mommy So True survivors and supporters out there. I'm married to a covert narc. Sharon, welcome to the Survivors and Thrivers Club. You found yourself in the right place. Good to have you on tonight. It's good to have you on tonight. My prayer is for everyone to thrive, heal their life, find a way to move forward from what has happened in your world, right? So welcome, no matter where you're at in the situationship, no matter, what level you're at with healing, just keep healing. Just keep thriving. Lisa Watson, hello, happy to have you here. Oh, always a day late. Oh, well, I am back with my Monday night lives. So Mondays around this time, you will catch me on live, YouTube family. So my promise is to be consistent and intentional with that. So anybody who plans to catch me on lives, you'll know that at least Mondays, I'll be here every night, Mondays and Fridays. I've thrown in Friday nights in there too. So I want to talk to my warriors, y'all. I just want to take a few moments of everybody's time, if I may, and share what's been on my mind. This has been on my mind so heavy, and I'm just like, okay, I got to talk about it because a lot of you know my story already, and a lot of you know my story because you have the same story. And so, even before I get started, if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Hello, this is a Thrivers community. I am in the phase post narcissistic abuse, and honestly, it's from family and an ex spouse. I am moving forward with my life post narcissistic abuse from both of those dimensions, both dynamics, which, if you know, it's extreme. It's not only extreme to have gone through this with a lover, but it is extreme when you were born through this. So you're born into this type of a world. It's very challenging. It comes with a lot of pain. It comes with a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, a lot of mistakes, a lot of errors. It comes with a lot of loveless relationships, a lot of that. If you've been through narcissistic abuse growing up in life, you've noticed, or maybe you're starting to learn the patterns that you've carried on in your life. It's not just by coincidence that you started dating early out of curiosity because maybe dad wasn't there, maybe mom wasn't there enough, whatever the situation is. The base of how we all became victimized is because trauma was there in all of our lives in some kind of way. Well, not everybody. Some people had healthy parents, but they still ended up encountering narcissistic relationships because they just exist. They don't teach us this stuff in school, guys. They just exist. And so going through this comes on different levels. But if you've dealt with a narcissist, you know what the pain of narcissistic personality disorder, you know what it brings, you know how it feels, you know what it does to you, you know how it pushes you back and sets you back in your life. At least that's what it's intended to do. And for many of us, we go through these vicious cycles with these narcissists in our lives. They intend to break us over and over and over again. They throw so much at us. They throw so much at us. We just become athletes by force. You learn how to be a runner. You learn how to dive. You learn how to be a swimmer. And not only do you learn how to become an athlete, you learn how to be every type of an employee. You learn how to work in different areas. And the reason why I'm saying that, because when you talk about tough skinned or thick skinned, a lot of times people think negative. Oh, that means you're vindictive, or that means you know, you don't have feelings. Because to me, narcissists they very much operate in that tough skinnedness. Nothing can move them, nothing can shake them. You can't say enough to get them to comprehend and move like an adult or think like an adult. They're so childlike minded. It's annoying. It's annoying. But I want you to know, as the person who's been victimized, who's been through this, that it's not the same for you. What they've done, the hell that you've been through, the shit they've talked about you, how you've always had to fight, fight, fight to be noticed, but never seen anyway, no matter what you do. Many of us have been scapegoats, never good enough for the people who birthed us. We didn't ask to be here, but we were never good enough for whatever reason. But come to find out, though, we've always been more than enough. And like I said, I know everybody may not be right here on this journey, but I pray that this helps somebody, because this very message has been messing with me for a little while. And I feel like I'm gonna have to break it down in segments, because I can't say everything that I'm feeling on today's live. So I'm gonna leave y'all with a little bit, and just let me know how you think, what you think. Leave a comment, hit that like button, and let's have this conversation, because it needs to be had. Because the thing about going through narcissistic abuse, it has an effect on you. It has a major effect on you. Let me put an emphasis. It has a major effect on you. And what that means is it can affect your character. It can cause you to believe the lies they've been telling you. It can cause you to really fall victim to all the criticism you've heard about yourself. But when we talk about tough skinned, I'm talking about you. You've become the person that they never expected, especially those who've been scapegoated, especially those who grew up in this type of a background. Tough skinned has become the new you, the very you that they are afraid of, because to be tough skinned means that you have perfected the ability to adapt and roll with the changes and the challenges and the punches that come with life, whether common or uncommon. You know how much strength is in that, to be able to adapt, to not be easily shaken, to not need people to follow. You are the leader. You'll go somewhere new and start the trend. You go somewhere and people are looking at how you're dressed, and before you know it, oh, you're a role model. That's why you can adapt. The narcissist does so many things and brings so many difficult things our way. But think about all the times you were able to overcome all of those obstacles, no matter how big and bad they were. Some way, somehow, there was a way made and you overcame it. And it mostly came from you using your common sense, something the narcissist does not have. Because narcissists can't handle nothing. And before all the bad starts happening, you have been through it and then some. You're tough skinned, completely adaptable, and not just by default. You're doing it because you understand that this is just a way of life. You're not a narcissist. And so for you, putting two and two together, treating people with human decency, talking to people with respect, it comes natural. When you go to places, you check out the environment, you pay attention, you feel what's happening, you really just lay out the entire room. You can feel the different spirits, the different emotions. And you know that, okay, this may be a place where I don't need to talk as much. I feel like empaths, we are both introverted and extroverted type of people. And yes, you can have a little bit of both. That's because we know how to adapt. We pay attention to our environment and our surroundings, and we feel deeply and very sensitively. And so our ability to bounce back from difficult times comes from the fact that we're not delusional. We're realistic because we feel. And a lot of empaths struggle with trusting their intuition or trusting what they feel, but that's something that comes with healing your life, something that comes with embracing that, number one, you are an empath. Some people are still challenging that. Being an empath is a real deal. It's a real deal. And for those of us who've been pulled into narcissistic abuse, they've created monsters that they were never ready for. Because empaths are so intuitive, so sensitive, so nice, that to hurt us really hurts us. And it really hurts us to the point where we really awaken, we wake up, and it's like there's no going back to sleep ever again. And the more pain we go through, the more the cycle happens, the more awakening, the more strength, and the tougher our skin. If you notice, the more you learn about narcissists and the more you learn how to treat them, how to handle them, how to keep them in their place, how to avoid them, the more they hate you. You've become an enemy. They really attack you more, actually. Because it's like, how dare you challenge the narcissist or the demon inside that narcissist? How dare you feel like you know how to play their game? How dare you not submit to the manipulative ways of a narcissist? Man, it's crazy. We are tough-skinned, and a lot of us don't know it until things really get to rock bottom for us in our life. A lot of us really don't know our strength until we go through hell, extreme hell, with a narcissist. A lot of us did not discover our tough skinness until this narcissistic game appeared, until we discovered this thing existed. This very thing that was intended to strike us down like lightning and keep us dead somewhere. That lightning actually revitalized us. woke us up to things we never paid attention to before. And some of us have changed the person that we used to be. See, a tough-skinned narcissistic person or somebody with narcissistic tendencies is the one that's vicious, seeking revenge, doing whatever they can to make sure that they go after somebody. The obvious haters. They don't give up. They don't let the past go. They're hanging on to what somebody did 10 years ago. As an empath who becomes tough-skinned because you were victimized dealing with someone who were doing things like that to you. Your tough-skinnedness comes with you wanting to evolve and change your character. Because a lot of us go through narcissistic abuse and it affects us. It has us doing certain things. I remember coming out of the narcissistic marriage, how mad I was. I was so full of rage. I was willing to go to jail. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. When I realized I had to suffer the humiliation of marrying someone and finding out that this person was a demon for real, and having to go tell my foreign ass family that, hey, I know you guys never wanted me to be with an American, but I did it anyway, and now I did it. Here's what happened. I'm embarrassed. You guys were right. To have to go through that after all the hell I had already gone through, I was full of rage. I wanted to do things that I won't even say on camera. A new supply, a baby. What? What? It caused me to really look in the mirror. I already had tough skin. I've always known how to fight. I've always known how to, defend myself because that's what I'm used to doing. But that experience taught me the power of my silence. It taught me that I'm dealing with something monstrous, something bigger than me. Oh my God, okay. Maybe this is not a battle that I need to be fighting. I need to reframe my mind and look at this whole situation different. Where did I go wrong? Why did this happen? What is the patterns in my relationships before this? What is this teaching me? I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not stupid. So what is this teaching me? So I'm like, okay, the mirror. Why am I so upset? How do I get rid of this rage? How do I stop attracting this kind of crap in my life? That's really what it boiled down to. So I'm like, dang, I've been through so much already. I'm like, come on, Jen, you got tough skin. And then, of course, if you got friends around who don't understand what you're going through when you're going through narcissistic abuse, everybody wants to tell you, oh, you got this, you can do this, you've been through worse things. And you're just like, man, listen, if only you knew. I'm ready to commit suicide. If only you knew, I don't want to wake up tomorrow. Because I don't really know if I can face tomorrow. These are the type of battles that people go through because of narcissists. Beating themselves up, having a hard time forgiving themselves, those negative thoughts that just try to control you. The attack is so deep, it's so real, it's so raw. It's so painful. When I think about all of you who are on this live, those of you who will watch this later, all of you who I've spoken with and been blessed enough to encounter, when I think about all of you guys, all I see is warriors. And I'm just like, wow. We all went through this type of a hellish experience. Even though our world is not 100% perfect, and we might not have everything we want. Some of us may not be in the most pleasant situations, but look at how tough-skinned the experience has made us. Look at how beautiful many of us have become. Look at our character, because they couldn't ruin us, y'all. To me, that's the most beautiful part of accepting the empath in me. I'm like, man, no matter what, no matter the mistakes I've made, the errors I've made, the rage I've had, no matter how pissed off I've been and I wanted to go off and shoot somebody's shit up, no matter how mad I've been and cussed up a storm, no matter what kind of text messages I've sent, no matter what mistakes I've made and slipped and said stuff, no matter what it is, I know in my core who I am. And the pain was effective enough for me to look into myself, look at myself, and get my shit together. That's what you call tough-skinned. You end up being their worst nightmare because you bounce back so freaking beautifully. You become something they never saw coming. So many of you, I'm telling you, thriving post-narcissistic abuse, you're going to be your most beautiful self. This is going to create the most beautiful version of you. A lot of you, you're just starting the recovery journey. You're just starting your healing journey. But I promise you, if you stay consistent, and you remember that you're tough-skinned and you better embrace it and love yourself for it, you are going to love the fact that you chose yourself. Because that's another part of that tough skin that we have. The reason why you are now the one they never expected to be how you are. You have prioritized your self-care and your self-love. This experience teaches you how important that is. How important that is. You need to understand how important it is to pour into yourself. My God, mentally, spiritually, all of that. Taking care of yourself, pampering yourself, treating yourself, talking good to yourself consistently every day so you can dissolve those criticizing words that they've tried to embed into your mind. Because self-love, to me, that is the ultimate protection. To understand that prioritizing your self-care, that means you're protecting your emotional well-being. That means physically you care about your physical well-being. And when you do that, it's very hard for anybody, specifically narcissistic people, to set you back in your life. How can they? You loving yourself so much, nobody can come and say, I love you. And then you like, oh, for real? Okay. No, that was the old me. Been there, done that, not dumb no more. Because remember, the dummy thought you were a dummy too. Maybe they thought you were stupid because you made mistakes in the past and you slipped up and told them that. So they thought, oh, they've had bad relationships. So, okay, I fit right on in. No. Those bad relationships gave me tough skin. So now that you're in a relationship with someone like me, when I recognize that, hey, you're reminding me of some of this stuff, the cycle is happening again, and I'm getting too old to not see it because I got tough skin. So then that's why you shut the narcissist down. That's why you ripped the mask clean off their face. That self-love, that self-care, your ultimate protection. Because that means that you're only into making healthy lifestyle choices. You're not into all that toxic BS out here in these streets that the narcissist is with, because you're not for the streets. They are, though. You don't belong there, but they do, though. And they teach you to love yourself more and more and more because they show you how much they don't love you at all. And they show you how much they take your love for granted over and over. So prioritizing your self-care. What a great way to symbolize tough skin. What a great way to explain why you're now unrecognizable or why you will be. And also, what a great way to let you know that that's going to help you heal and move forward if you're struggling. You want to build tough skin? Pour into yourself. Love yourself. And let me tell you how you tap into self-love. Love on God. Love on God. I'm telling y'all, I never understood what self-love until I understood God's love. God's love. The beauty of having tough skin, embracing what the abuse have done to me, have done to you. Understanding that this has opened your eyes to now value the meaning of life and find the true meaning of life because they've stripped it from you. They've tried to take it from you. They've tried to sit on your future, telling you what you can't do, influencing you to marry people you had no business marrying, trapping you in marriages, trapping you in situations, trapping you in jobs, trapping you financially, hurting you so much that physically you become stuck and disabled, and now your caregiver is a narcissist. Oh my God, so many people go through so much with these people. But I want every survivor to understand that if you're truly an empath, narcissistic abuse cannot break you. It's intended to, it's going to try to, but it cannot destroy you. What it's going to do for you, empath, is it's going to ignite your tough skin because you already have it. You're just a balanced being. You're somebody who has tough skin, but you also have a lot of empathy. And so you need people to give you a reason for the tough skin to start glowing on them. And that's what the narcissist does. They force you, empath, to step up, stand up, say no, it's okay. You ain't got to be nice to everybody. You ain't got to help everybody. Everybody ain't you. Everybody don't understand. Everybody's not nice. Tough skin. The reason why so many of us have become the monster to the narcissist. That's fine. It's the tough skin that got us smearing our names. They got them smearing our names, y'all. That's fine. It's the tough skin that got them calling you a narcissist. It's the tough skin that got you feeling like the narcissist. Don't doubt yourself. You know what you know, stand on it. You're not wrong for your feelings. You've been through hell with somebody you trusted. You're entitled to the rage, but you just need to pay attention to where it's coming from and learn that you should not let it control you. That's the difference between you and a narcissist. An empath is the one that will reflect. They will look in the mirror. A narcissist will not. If that's you struggling because you went through this and now you're like, maybe I'm the messed up person here. Nah, you're human. You make mistakes. You can't say the same thing for the narc because the kind of things they do is not just mistakes. It's not the same. They're intentional with everything they're doing. It's fun to do the things that they do. They enjoy torturing. They enjoy chaos and drama. They enjoy the hoovering and the discarding and the love bombing. They enjoy this vicious cycle. You, on the other hand, it's exhausting. And instead of trying to be like them, You gain tough skin and you get away from them. You run from them. You're learning about them so you can really learn how to refrain, avoid them, keep them away from you, how to become a repellent to them. Man, it's your tough skin. Those of you who are hated by narcissistic people in your life, I'm telling you, it's a good thing. I'm never going to stop telling you. I'm never going to stop telling you. If narcissists like you, something isn't right. You're giving services to them. They're living off of you. They're thriving off of you. Something isn't right. Narcissists should be hating you. They should be somewhere pissed off because you are alive and well. Your tough skin got you out here surviving these streets that they are sleeping with everybody through. You out here not looking for that. You're not out here trying to sleep with everybody. You're not out here trying to have a warm body. You busy trying to heal. The one who really goes through it with the narcissist, you know, they are the one that really were abused, because after the relationship, the last thing they're worried about is moving on to somebody else. They are somewhere isolating and trying to heal. Even the same for people with family dynamics. You eventually get to a place where, you know what? I just gotta distance myself because I want to heal. I want to heal. When I get to a place where I can heal, I am going to focus on me. And that for you is getting your life together, getting your money together, getting your career together, getting your business together. Not because you got something to prove, but because you got tough skin. And what that means is you've always had that clear vision for your life, and it's not going nowhere, no matter what they've thrown your way. Because one thing about that self-love, again, y'all, God is in that. And with God, you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong. With God, you can only go up. When I stepped away from the narcissistic matrix and I said, okay, self-love, let's work on that. Let me take some time to be single. Let me just focus on me. Let me get closer to God. Let me continue to reframe my mind, because if I sit here and allow my thoughts to just dwell on what happened, the ifs, the ands, the maybes, the shoulda, woulda, couldas, I'm going to die in rumination for the rest of my life. I'm not doing that. Ruminating is a waste of time. It's a waste of your brain energy. It's a good way to stay stuck and stagnant on this piece of shit person who have shown you that they are a piece of shit. So for me, I had to take self-love serious. That tough skin, that same tough skin that I had when I've always fought and defended myself in other ways. That same tough skin that I have when I know how to get out here and get a job so I can keep my bills paid. That same tough skin that I had when I was willing to ride and die for a freaking narcissist. Oh, because I'm going to admit it. I had tough skin. I was willing to fight for him. I was willing to go beat the new supply ass and get my man. Yes, I was. I thought I was so big and bad. That's my man. Yeah. Nah. So reverse. Because guess what? I was fighting for a nobody. I was fighting for nothing. So I had to embrace that and accept that. You want to get rid of ruminating, accept the reality. Stop falling into the falsification of it. Stop falling into the illusion that the narcissist created. And you won't ruminate no more. There's nothing to ruminate about when you've accepted that that person was a demon and that love was not there. Tough skin is when you learn how to shut that love down that you were pouring into someone who's loveless. You hear me? Tough skin. The narcissist teaches you that. They teach you that. They teach you how to be tough. They teach you how to use your empath intuition, your sensitive vibrations, everything that you feel. They teach you to use that, to move carefully, think wisely, speak slowly. Tough skin. It might look like pain, it might feel like pain, but guess what? They're teaching you how to be strong. They're forcing you to be strong because you really don't have no choice if you truly are not the narcissist. Surviving becomes your priority. Surviving is the only thing you know. But when you heal and you learn that you want to actually be better in this life and you want to attract something better than what you've been getting because this has been part of your life, you start fighting different. Matter of fact, you stop fighting because self-love teaches you to let go and let God, y'all. That's what tough skin has done for me at this point. That tough skin is so tough. It's like, you know what? You cut me mad deep, yo. But it's a beautiful scar. It's a beautiful scar. I've learned a lot. I'm wiser now. Thank you for helping me learn this term because I'll never forget it. Thank you for helping me see this world that we live in. Because I was so naive. Yeah, I admit. I was tough, but naive. Make it make sense. I needed that narcissist to wake me up to my own self. Help me toughen up because this world we live in is full of demonic activity and influences, and the devil ain't playing about me or you. But God ain't either. God ain't either. And that's why that tough skin has become the you that they never saw coming. That tough skin has become the you who has a beautiful family outside and different from what you came from. Your kids talk to you. They love you. They communicate with you. They actually say, I love you, and you say it back. That tough skin is the reason why you wake up with gratitude in spite of the challenging life that you've lived. You wake up and you still like, I am blessed. All is well in my world. That tough skin is the reason why you persevere. You keep pushing. You keep finding a way to thrive, no matter how hard it is, because it is hard, y'all. It is hard. You need tough skin to even break that trauma bond, because a lot of this is mental. A lot of it is spiritual. A lot of it is mental. And tough skin is on a mental level and a spiritual level as well. That's why you need to be armored in God. You know, be spiritually awoken. Let me look at these comments. It makes us resilient and resourceful. Hey, Lisa Lawton, I love that. Yes, ma'am. Zen Master said, I had to learn the hard way. Look, I did too, many times. Many, many times. Free in Jesus, hello, how are you doing? Hello. Corinne, I see you, sis. Ain't even ashamed no more. It is what it is. Was what it was. Okay, that part. That part. It is what it is, and it was what it was. I agree 100%. Ain't nothing to be ashamed about. Tough skin. Ain't nothing to be ashamed about. For what? At this point, a lot of us, our stories is really a story, a testimony, if you ask me. It's like, wow, we open our mouth and we start talking about what we've been through with our families and our parents and even our children or whatever. It's like, wow. That's why I call y'all survivors. That's why I call y'all warriors. We are tough skinned. We are the definition of tough skin. Nobody has more resilience than someone who's been through narcissistic abuse and is standing and still going and is still pushing and still waking up every day and finding a way to get through the day. Nobody is more resilient than you. Love, Trish Ann. You have to experience it to understand how much narcissism is deeply spiritual and warfare comes with the awakening. Woo! My God, what a blessing. It is. That's why I just thank God for the awakening. I thank God for the awakening, y'all. Misfitness. My husband is a narcissist and I'm in the process of divorcing him. I'm done with the lies. Oh, we pray for it, for everything good to go your way. God is in control, sis. I know where you're at. I know where you're at, but don't even worry about it. It's gonna be all right. You have awoken and you can't go to sleep no more. They like their father, the devil. Woo, Carol. He is a liar. He is full of pride, envy, and hate. My God, he is a murderer and was a murderer from the beginning. Absolutely. Absolutely. She said, coverts are the worst. My last one was a blind side. Once I exposed him, I can see through it now. Woo! I'm telling you, tough skin, baby. Tough skin. See, a lot of us, because of narcissistic relationships, nobody can come and narc us again. They might come around, snoop around, sniff us, but we'll probably sniff them out before they can get too far. The more you go through this, the more empowered, and as an empath, the more sensitive you become to the narcissistic energy. You really, really do. You really, really do. Part of that um, is that emotional intelligence that empaths naturally really carry, and the abuse, the abuse just ignites that. It just amps that up a whole nother level. Like the more you go through this, and the closer you get to God, the more intelligent you grow emotionally. It's like the more spiritually you grow, the more emotionally. It's like it just goes hand in hand. To me, you cannot emotionally grow without spiritually growing. It's like, how does that even work? You know? So, my goodness, I love that. I love that. I love that. Amy Perez, the covert brought constant chaos and struggle. Oh, my goodness. The malignant does too. Listen, overt, covert, they all bring chaos and struggle. All of them. All of them. We're not perfect, but we're real, Lisa. Yes, yes. Free in Jesus. They always come with the shenanigans, chaos, confusion, and drama, and try with all their might to bring you down on purpose your peace. Absolutely. Absolutely. My goodness. The discerned target. Hi, I see you in tonight. When you survive a narcissistic blow, you are strong for life. Woo! That's a powerful sentence. That's a powerful sentence. When you survive a narcissistic blow, you are strong for life. I'm stuck right there. They did not win. They missed the target. Thank God. Wow, that was powerful. Thank you so much. That was powerful. Shout out to my members in the house, y'all, to my channel members. Oh my God, y'all. This is crazy, but it's real. I thank God for the tough skin that I've gained from the experience. I thank God for the growth. I thank God for the discernment. I thank God for being able to sit here and even talk this way. I'm just like, wow, I've really come a long way. Like, what was meant to kill me and destroy me actually did the complete opposite. It did the complete opposite. And I know it's going to do that, or it is doing that for you all. So many of you. So many of you. Like, I know it is. Miss underscore Nelson, I was the scapegoat, the go-to free therapist. Oh my God. Isn't that something? The scapegoat. Used, abused, and falsely accused. My goodness. Take care of everyone but yourself. Yep. That's the scapegoat, man. And as a scapegoat, eventually in life, you learn to stop exhausting yourself, and you learn what self-care means. You learn what prioritizing self-care means. And your narcissistic family has the audacity to hate you once you start actually loving on yourself. It's like, wow, okay. Yeah, yeah, that's why I would rather love from a distance. Someone said God is the only way. That was one of my members. Oh, it went away. It went away. We fell in love with ourselves, not them. They were mirroring us. Yep, I agree. They were mirroring us. We fell in love with ourselves because they were pretending to be us and everything we wanted. And we fell in love with that illusion. That's why I said, for me, looking in that mirror And really looking at myself and really asking certain questions and having a real conversation with myself was very necessary. I had to come in terms with the truth. It's the truth. Somebody said it ain't no trauma bond. That's the demon you were shacked in an ungodly soul tie. Look, that I agree. I agree. Shoot, to me, that's exactly how that is. That's exactly what a trauma bond is definitely translates to, for sure. Deborah Barnes. Then they go around and try and turn others against you. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. Definitely. I want to be soft and vulnerable again. I want that me back. Whoever wrote that I resonate with that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I got to a place where I didn't even recognize myself because I was in such defense mode and survival mode, so heavy. And I'm like, damn, do I even know how to be soft? That narcissistic ex-husband taught me that, you know what? Maybe I could work on my softness, because that man that deserves me is going to get the best version of me. You're right. Thank you. Because I was like, yeah, how do I be soft? I don't even know how to be soft. I'm always just ready to fight or ready to defend myself or ready to just, shut down. Always have to shut down. Keep my thoughts to myself and just be in my mind, going crazy. The only way out of this is God, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, my God. You guys, I appreciate y'all being here on tonight. Thank y'all for the engagement. Thank you for listening to this message. It was just really, I had to just, man, tough skin, because life comes with so many challenges, but to be able to adapt, to be able to still love after you have not been loved, to be able to still give love the way we do after we've been starved of it the way we have built the ultimate resilience, man, the ultimate tough skin. Nobody is thicker skinned than the survivor of a narcissist or survivors of narcissistic abuse. Nobody. I would love for you to drop a comment if you missed the live tonight. Share your thoughts, man. I appreciate all of you who stopped in to have this conversation and to listen in tonight. Much love and much light to you all. If I missed your comment, don't worry. The chat replay button is definitely hit, so I'll be able to go back and read it. E-Money, hey, gratitude for you, Goddess Queen, big, beautiful, gorgeous mommy. You guys are so funny. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Continue to be the love and the light that you are. Continue to love on you, continue to be the amazing people that you are. Continue to choose to heal, work on yourself. Continue to forgive yourself too. Know that, you might have made mistakes, but it's okay. You were reactively abusing to these demonically influenced people that we call narcissists. To me, like I said, there is no narcissist. They are demons. We call them narcissists, but they're demons. And they teach us the most amazing life lessons that we could have ever learned for the type of beings that we are. Because a lot of us are hard-headed. A lot of us are too tough-skinned in some ways. A lot of us are extremely naive. A lot of us, just have a lot of brokenness from our own trauma. And we needed to be woken up. We needed to be reminded that God actually got us. And God is the ultimate lover that we could ever need or ask for. Much love and much light to you guys. Until next time, stay true, stay blessed. I'll see you guys soon. If you have not already, hit the notification bell so you don't miss my weekly lives and videos and posts and all that good stuff. Information to reach out to me will be in the description box after the live for you guys. Michael Boyd, hey, what's up? What's up? It's okay. Enjoy your break. It's all good. The replay is there for you to check it out. Don't worry. I'll catch you next time. But much love, guys. Stay true. Like I said, stay blessed. Keep thriving, warriors. That tough skin, keep it going. Let it glow. Okay, let it glow. Let that tough skin glow. Let them hate you. It don't even matter. Let them hate you because the truth of the matter is they created a monster they were never ready to deal with. Embrace that shit and run with that shit. You hear me? All right, y'all. See y'all. Mwah. Bye, guys. Happy Monday. Have a thriving week. I'll see y'all Friday night. Bye.